Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Please remember to go ahead and click the like button. Today I'm going to walk you through my version of Jamaican style curry chicken. I say it's my version because I'm leaving out one of the ingredients that they usually put in there, and that is a white potato. I'm leaving that out because I want it to be very quick and easy, and leaving out the potato will make it a low carb meal. So I have my chicken that I seasoned and left to marinate. It was marinating for quite a few hours. My seasoning were the curry, and the curry that I use is I usually use the Grace Jamaican Curry Powder, or sometimes I use the Indian curry. These are the ones that give me the color that I want. I usually like a nice yellow color, and I find that these are the curry that will give me that yellow color. So until I find another one that gives me a much yellower color, I will just stick to the Grace Jamaican Style Curry, or I'll continue to use the Indian curry, whichever one I can get at the time. So it's the curry, and I also put some chicken seasoning. I also added some garlic powder and some pimento. These are the seasoning, the 4 seasoning that I use to season the curry, the chicken. So it's the curry, the chicken seasoning. So it's the curry, the Grace curry, the chicken seasoning, the garlic powder, and the whole pimento. So I also have some other seasoning which I'm going to be adding later. I have my scotch bonnet pepper, I have some green onion, I have some fresh thyme, onion, garlic, and I have a little piece of ginger. So we're gonna get started. So let's get started. So I'm gonna move these out of the way. Gonna heat our pot to a high temperature. Heat it to a high temperature and just wait on it for a little while to heat up. We're gonna add some olive oil, generous amount, and when I was seasoning the chicken, I was very generous with the curry powder and the garlic powder, because I'm gonna be sprinkling some garlic, the garlic and the curry. So burn the curry with the garlic. So you can start. So let's add the curry. It will take the time to burn. Don't want it to burn too much. That's a good amount. Remember, we were very generous, so we can lower the temperature, because we don't want our curry to burn too much. And then we're gonna add our garlic. Garlic is very flavorful. I always like to cook with a fair amount of garlic. It's very, whether the garlic powder or fresh garlic, gives your food a very good flavor. All right. This is a very quick and easy recipe. The only thing, it takes a little bit more time for the chicken to cook, but it's a very easy recipe. So now I think it's time we can now add our chicken. So curry chicken is a very easy meal alternative. You can curry any part of the chicken. You can curry the chicken foot. You can curry chicken back, a whole chicken. It's what you like. I usually like to buy the leg quarters because that is what is always readily available for me. I can either pick that up in any of the nearby supermarket or even in Walmart. So any part of the chicken can be curried. So it's to your liking. And remember, you don't have to, not too much seasoning. The main thing is the curry. And you try to find the one that is going to give you the color that you want. So I'm going to leave this for a little while. Let one side cook and then we turn it over. Alright, so leave it for a while, about 5 minutes. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn these over on the other side. You can also cut your chicken in the size that you want, if you want it smaller, but I think this is a good size for me. Alright, so we're going to leave that for a little while. Okay, so now we can add the rest of the seasoning. That's the onion, both the green and the yellow onion, the ginger, which is cut in small pieces, and the fresh thyme. Just gonna add that. Our fresh thyme. We're gonna add a little water. Get some water, which we're going to add our gonna leave that to cook. Gonna leave it to cook for about 15 minutes. Okay, it's looking, I think I like the color. This looks very delicious. Another thing you can add some salt to your taste. I never normally add salt, but you could add salt. Salt is optional. Okay, color looks good, it smells good, and I can guarantee you it tastes good. Later on, I'm gonna put the scotch bonnet pepper, so I'll tell you a little bit more about that when I'm putting that in. So right now we're gonna leave it to cook for about 15 minutes, and then we'll be right back. Okay, time to check on our delicious low carb curry chicken, and it looks amazing. It tastes delicious. So we're gonna continue to add. All I'm gonna add now is some accent. I just like to add a little bit of this flavor enhancer. But I tell you, it tastes very good. I did taste it. You'd have to really taste it to understand what I'm saying. It tastes delicious. Now I'm gonna add my scotch bonnet pepper. So sometimes I just put a whole pepper in, or sometimes I punch a few holes and leave it for a while, and then I take it out back. So it can be either way, but you can put it in there whole. Most of the times that's how it is done, but I think I'm gonna punch a few holes in it today, and then I give it a little time, and then I take it out. Okay, okay, so I'm punching a hole. And where I punch the hole, that is where I'm gonna set it right in the middle, right there. I set it right there and leave it for a little while, and then I'm gonna come back and turn it on the side. Okay, so let's move this. Let's put it on the side. Put it on the side. Okay, let's take it out for a little bit. Now we can put it on the top. Okay, and the gravy, if you notice, the gravy is nice, a nice thickness. I guess that is why most people use the potato, because the potato will give it that thickness, but this is good enough. So we're going to let it continue to cook, to fully cook for a few more minutes, and you can serve that with anything. You can serve it with some rice. Most people like to serve it with some white rice, any kind of white rice, some brown rice, even rice and peas, or the same potato. So that is why, you know, I decided to leave that potato out, because most times we're going to have the curry chicken with some type of carb, or we can have it with any type of ground provision that we like. So I'm going to leave it to do the final maybe 10 minutes, because we don't want it to be, the chicken to be too soft, but we want it to be fully cooked, and leave everything to marinate. Okay, final check. Oh, delicious. And there you have it. Jamaican style curry chicken. And as I say, it's my version, because I left out one of the main ingredients that I see they use, and that is a potato. We deliberately left that out because we're just doing the curry chicken, and we can have it with whatever we like, some rice, some potato, some ground provision, whatever we like. So everything looks good, everything tastes good, and I'm telling you, you would just have to be here to understand what I'm saying. So I've turned the stove off, and everything looks good. So remember to like, share, and subscribe to this video, and tell me in the comment section what you think about this recipe. Thanks for watching. It's time to eat. And there's your curry chicken, ready to eat. Let me just add a little parsley flakes, a little yes, looks good. Simple, delicious Jamaican style curry chicken. See you in the next video.